spectacular. And also just that point and click CC makes it very easy then for you to go on towards the Ashe. The only thing though is because you have this Alistair here, he can try and play a lot of disruption for Kalista, trying
to win against G2. Literally, as I'm going full story time, another little gank, yeah. Malrang will at least get that Arctic Assault onto Broken Blade. Flash forward from Shigenda under the tower and highlighting a Malrang's just being spotted now. And I think Broken Blade will have enough time to get away. Mickey will be able to get the cleanse already out of comp. Advian forced to flash away the crash down from Yike. Advian 200, the headbutt away.
He keeps trying to go for these plays on the opposite sides of the map, but he hasn't been able to find that success, and it feels like this weird style that Malrang hasn't really paid dividends.
To find that same level of success. Right now, he's level 6 in the top lane. Yike, level 5 in the bottom. Crash down, interrupted by the Pulverize, and Yike is just going to get taken out. That was
great spot. Larson coming in on the TP meant that there wasn't really much follow-up that you could go for either, so this is... Oh, wait a sec.
Oh, that's a flash in. Pop Blossom is going to at least interrupt Malrang for now. Glacial Prison comes out. Caps dropping. 600 HP. Larson flashes forward. Down to 300. I'm not quite certain that was the best call. Yike has got a storm of magnets and looking for the mid laner. Instead, Lance forward. Crashed out. Up. Tangle bombs. And well, and Malrang is just locked in place. That Poro didn't know what to do. And used it. However, Broken Blade does have flash, does not have ultimate. Shigenda has got that slicing maelstrom. Do they fancy a tower dive? The dragon is being conceded for this opportunity. The Electro Hamster is in. The Battle Ball won't find the final hit. Broken Blade is running for his life as Shelly gets a charge and the plate's go to Malrang. Dragon is secured. Broken Blade, ward hops over. Malrang chucks up the flail, but I don't think he wants this fight. An empowered strike to the face will be problematic. Lawson's coming in as well. Counter-strike stun will at least get the stopwatch. And now the teleport comes down from Caps. Is he the next target? Pop Blossom is available. Channels in. Looks for Sejuani. And Caps finds the kill. Shigenda tries to get the reply back. One more to just about does it. It's Lawson that secures it. One kill.
They are the ones coming out on top in the trade. It just cost them a dragon when it comes to the gold that they've got.
2,200 gold. 12 of them are wins. So has a fair amount of experience on the champion. At least 320 games. He's already going to be coming into position as the Chance of Crystal Arrow tags up Hans Summer. Cleanse has been used. Teleport being channeled. Shigenda with the slicing maelstrom tags up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 members of G2. Lawson rocket jumps forward, gets the kill onto Mickey, and rocket jumps away. Caps is going to need that Pop Blossom just to save his own life, but here comes Cop. The Ike is forced to crash down to safety. 15 minutes on the clock.
Get this mid-turret down.
Okay, mid-turret down. That'll unlock deeper pressure into the jungle. Oh, the Marshall Poise. Not going to be able to get Hansama away. Glacial Prison comes down as well. Mickey gets comboed by the cow and knocked into the air. Fate's call forward. Battle Boar in the air. That's a great dredge line onto Comp. But the first kill's onto Mickey. And despite a decent-looking counter-engage, it is Flash. Shigenda's got the Maelstrom! Hansama forced to flash for his own life, the belt used by Caps. Starts to channel the R, gets the knockup. Here comes the Power Pony! Hansama needs to get those Ren stacks down, but Caps is looking to lock out Larson. The kill secured by Hansama. G2 are right back in it.
Shigenda went for the massive play and it whiffs entirely.
Koi really wants to unlock the map by getting that mid tower down. The bottom tower still stands as well. I mean, it's only one tower apiece, right? Time to Broken Blade, who right now is going to commit this flash. Counter-strike and Grandmaster's used as well. Here comes Caps, but listen, may not even be needed. In fact, the kill will be secured. Yike running for his life. While Shigenda was the target of G2, the cross map makes Mickey in the top inner turret the target of Koi. They maintain a 2,000 gold lead.
You can see that, at least on the side of Koi, they're aware of this.
Bait.
Larson immediately TP'd into top side.
There's bait indeed, but who's baiting whom? Teleport being channeled. Target is Yike. He's used that ultimate just to buy some time. The repel will come out, but with him dropping, do Koi feel bold enough? Double ADs. They're inside the pit, Rob.
G2 want to fight.
And they're sticking around for this. Fate's call is available. Grandmasters is up in a moment. Mickey's there as well with that depth charge. 4 versus 5. Caps' shapeshifter was stunned. Advian's gonna take that blast cone over. Look at Shigenda from the back. Ultimate's available to him. Mickey's forced at least Koi to peel away from the pit. And the Fate's call is pulled in, fired.
And that's when Caps, like Mickey, that combo can come alive.
And look at this. The fact that they can just tower dive. The tower falls. Mickey was able to buffer that into the darkness. We still need to see that level of control from Koi. to at least convince me that they can win this game out. The last couple of skirmishes have gone the way of G2, but maybe they've bitten off a little more than they could chew. Flashing Cleanse is still available here for Hansama. Broken Blades teleporting in from the flank. That will buy enough time for the kill to be secured. Rocket jump away. Larson's caught by the blocks. It's a fight on two fronts, and it's G2 in control. Larson is being taunted by Caps as another comp falls down in the jungle. Larson will be able to at least get that W out with 2 kills secured. This is a story of 2 wars. The 2 big swings have sort of
already used his to try and get into the last place, so when G2 come through, they know they have the numbers advantages. Caps is cutting off retreats, and they can pick off members, but we're fighting for this Dragon Soul.
All right, it is a 2,000 gold advantage in combat gold for G2. Shigenda's got flash stopwatch, he's got the belt, he's got a flank angle. Where is the cannon?
They don't know!
The slicing Maelstrom has already picked up a kill onto Hansama, but the Magma Storm and the Pop Blossom turn it back around. It's damage all for Flavors, and all of a sudden, it's Comp running for his life. Somehow, G2 turn it around. The focus on Hansama punishes Koi ultimately.
How? How in the name of God did G2 come out on top of that? How in the name of God is BB getting a double kill? What? Baron, they have good control over this top end. The only thing they have to be careful of is BB does need to get a little bit of pressure in the mid lane here before they fully commit for the tier 2, because you can see the pings going down on mid. They're like, we don't know where Koi are right now, so we don't want to fully commit to this top side yet.
And of course, look at the itemization. 3,000 gold advantage for Hansama. He's got the Hurricane, Rage Blade, and Blade of the Ring King. That gold lead for Shigenda has stayed pretty stagnant for the majority of the game thus far. And I think once we see how G2 are responding to that early game advantages, Koi are now on the back foot. They still have great engaged tools. Sejuani, Ken, and Ashe. The only problem is it's fairly telegraphed. Look, the Ashe are in. G2 aware of it right now, forcing Koi to respond.
Yeah, and I think G2 are going to play this relatively slow, although Koi are just giving them a massive advantage here in the mid lane, where nobody's really gone to cover. So you're actually in a spot now where you're caught in your own base here, and G2 are running back.
5k difference in effective combat value, excluding consumables, and with Rend, with all the autos, this should be an easy Baron here for G2. Crystal Arrow is just sidestepped and secured by the Smite. Game a little bit close. It wasn't a fair 50-50. Remember, Rend plus Smite gives G2 the advantage. They secure the objective. Larson, Buster Shot used once again to get rid of Broken Blade, but he cannot stop the tower being taken with a back. It does not look like it's happening just yet. Dredge line tags Malrang. Counter-Strike comes in once again. The root, the stun, the knock-up. Here comes Yike from the side, and it's already done. 2 members of Koi are down, a third to fall, and the 4th will be moments after. Larson finally gets one back onto Mickey. But it's too little, it's too late, and Shigenda's running for his life. The flank opportunity was thwarted. Caps, Pop Blossom, not going to use the flash. I think he was actually stunned in place. Nevertheless, with the Baron-empowered minions, with a 4 versus 1, they can look to push down the Nexus turrets.
Yeah, you have Broken Blade. He's going to TP onto the minions as soon as they hit the base to make sure that they're able to close this one out. It was a slow burn for G2. Couple of topsy-turvy plays, but G2 will find themselves game 1 in their hands.
G2 Esports bouncing back from Koi's early game. The Nexus turret will fall, looking for a couple extra kills to pad the stats. As Hansama and the rest of the team take down the Nexus, 1-0 to G2. And I will see that is going to be Braum from Mickey. Having known him for a few years, he's going to be ecstatic to play that champion. Let's zoom out really quickly. How do these 2 respective teams want to win the game?
It means that Hansama and Mickey are getting a ton of control. They could look to sneak in behind here.
If you're a Koi fan, it's time to go. Yikes! Comp is going to get tagged up. Ghost already flashes away to safety. Dredge line pulls Mickey back, but the rain stacks are enough. And Hans, they found a window with this comp that they punished very, very well.
I think the big thing for G2, and like even from talking to the players, you hear it a lot of it's like, hey, we're not only trying to win Europe, we're trying to do a lot better.
Yeah, let's engage forward. Grand losses, but that Empower, I did not expect that much damage. Shigenda flashes over the wall, Broken Blade to the wrong side of the rift. And I think he may just concede his life. No flash, waiting for the Q. He needs something to jump to. Larson's trying to cut him off, but it's Shigenda that is in a little bit of trouble. Doesn't get stunned by the level 5 for Yike. Looking for those chains. Larson hasn't fired it yet. Stun comes out, channels it, locks him down, distorts forward, and one last auto. Larson's on the board, taking down Yike.
That's the Blitzcrank effect of ever.
And chuck up the Teemo. He is still down, what, 15, 16 odd CS? And The shock Timo.
Oh, wait a sec.
Look at this. Broken Blade forces the Dominus out. Slice, dice, ruthless predator. The long-range engage from Malrang and the slam to the face. Koi strike back.
The Rift Herald that's going down the mid. Tower gone. Cap's going to steal that one away. And you're getting the Dragon as well. We talked about how Koi himself saying you have no mana. Like, Freak is just living in his head rent-free the entire time. You can't do much, and now Shigendo went too far.
Eyes indeed. Stand behind me plus the flash. Dominus buys some time. Counter-strike, slice, and dice. Shocked Timo face, but Caps can cut him off. Caps needs a new pair of boots. And he wants them to be croc-skinned. Rocket jumps forward, but underneath the tower. Broken Blade is rooted up. Meow, meow, meow. That's another kill for Koi. Mickey's using the shield to block as much damage as he can. Here comes Lawson. Doesn't have it just yet. Caps flashes forward.
No.
Doesn't auto. That's not what you want to see. Oh, no, indeed. G2 are starting to run for their lives. Malrang jumps in, smashes down. Lawson gets one back. And Mickey may be next. A juicy target for Malrang.
You died!
What are you doing? What is happening? A comedy of errors, but it's beautiful to watch.
Completely whiffs on actually getting the counter-strike after. Didn't time it well, so you can't go in. And then they go for this terror dive. But
some clean League of Legends to this game as he's starting to group up with T2
someone, please,
and take their second tower here against Koi. I'm intrigued to see how these teamfights play out. Nature's Grasp is available, but G2 are split. Austin's forced to run away for now. The target's going to be Mickey's pulled back with that dredge line. Hansama's got the Fate's Call if and when it's needed. The trigger is pulled. Counter-strike locks up a few, and the Nature's Grasp will at least somewhat slow down G2. But it's Koi, they're on the retreat. They've been routed, and they're running for their lives before they get wrecked in the river. Shigenda will slice and dice his way forward. Glacial Fissure is down. Broken Blade been around long enough for the counter-strike to come back up. And the Rift Herald's like, peace, I'm out. This is nonsense. Hansama finally picks up the kill. The rest of Koi are slowed down. Yank is stepping his way forward, looking for that pillar of ice. This fight is so drawn out, and it's Caps that's on the hunt. Can he cancel the auto? Will he land it this time round? At the end, stuck inside the tri-bush. Dredgeline goes out. Unbreakable is up. Caps is low, and Larson hops over the wall. Mickey's been able to escape for now. Comp cannot get a single auto attack down. Needs to get in range. Needs to do something, but he simply cannot. And the rend is enough from Hansama. G2 win it in the end.
And now G2 will be able to get the Rift out eventually, as they will reset. Larson, don't do it.
No.
Larson, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, no.
Shelly's still up. Rift Herald's up.
Yeah,
We can do this all again, and that's what I'm here for.
The thing is, though, G2 have kills will be nice, but with the wave coming in now, Cap should be able to take this quite TP.
All right, teleport is coming in. Remember, no ultimate there from the Maokai. Advien gets chunked out by that Tristine. Here comes Broken Blade. Thwack him with the lamppost. Leap forward, counter-strike is up. Dominus comes out on the purge line. At least pulls Yank back. But the stun connects it to Malrang. And their fate is sealed. G2 are hopping, skipping, and jumping all over the fish pond. Koi are being shot in the barrel. And it's the double 80 comp of G2 that is running amok. 6,000 gold, the lead. 4 towers, the advantage for now. And they have absolutely every lane under control. The Herald doesn't even get to land a hit.
It's an inhibitor. They're going to crack the base at bang on 20 minutes and just make sure that they're going to have complete control over this bot side for when Baron is now up and spot.
Well, Rift Herald will be able to open up the inhib and back this one out. Gonna keep doing what they've been doing to Koi.
Yeah, I will say Broken Blade hasn't quite hit critical mass yet because he was set so far behind. Like, he's still...
Baron's been started. Lawson has TP. But it's going to be scary. Remember, Callista plus Ren plus Smite. And the peel for G2 is going to be tough. Already secured. Now with Baron empowered minions, at the end has been popped in the river. The rest of Koi, they are too late to the party. It is already over. Larson is now trying to interrupt Yike in the back end, but he's locked against the wall. He's been chomped down. Distorts to safety, and the clone was something. They need to pull a rabbit out of their hat. Shigenda's teleported in from behind. Nature's Grasp is thrown down. Broken Blade hasn't tracked in just yet. 8,000 gold worth of damage stats the difference, and simply nothing they can do.
Broken Blade.
Broken Blade looking to engage on the backside. Remember, difficult for G2, but it doesn't matter. If Koi cannot group up and lock down G2, they simply cannot stay alive long enough to have an impact in the fights.
They wanted the rabbit out of the hat. They got the croc that got swatted. And for G2 now, they immediately crack open this base. They'll get the inhibitor. There's the bot inhibitor if they really want to as well. Comp is trying desperately to keep that wave off.
Are they going for the win?
That could be it.
I think they're going for the win. It's a 5 versus 4 for now. Okay, gonna back out instead. Multiple inhibitors, play this by the book. The Dragon Soul is available in a minute and a half. Shigenda's gonna be up in 5 seconds. Broken Blade looks to take the bottom in here. Now, if G2 are feeling confident, and I think that they are, they may stick around. Got low health bars, Malrang is back.
No, it's very difficult for Koi to try and break open the game. I think they needed to try and use Shigenda to, hey, maybe we can...
And they'll be followed by, most likely, G2 taking on BDS. Ridgeline will catch one. On the hunt thrown down, and look at Avien. He is obliterated inside his base. Larssen cannot get in range to build any real damage. Another kill secured for Caps, 2 on the board. Nexus turret number 2 about to fall as well. The second win of the series about to be secured. Larssen being jumped on and shot by Caps, and it's too little, it's too late. G2 have dominated in game 2, and G2 advance to face BDS.